Hey guys, tour guide hater here with my cousin, the guy that does all my custom card art, because he's fucking awesome. This is his Necro Jar nonsense dot troll deck. It's very, very, very fucking upsetting. So, I'm gonna have him tell you a little bit about it.
Alright. Well actually, it's more my comrade Joe Sway's deck. I just made it better because his played like giant German stuff, and I didn't understand the purpose of the Germs in there really. But anyway, for the monsters, we have 3 Commandant on the Gravekeepers. Search out Necro Valley is one of the most important parts of the deck to keep the cards that you mill into it in the graveyard. 3 Descendants control your opponent's field. If it gets bottomless, I get pretty upset, but it's like, oh wait, I'll just mill you out because my Descendants are all gone. Because everyone bottomlesses my goddamn Descendants.
Everybody.
Your 3 Spies are your searchers for all the Gravekeepers when it's flipped. Except guard, because why would you search for a guard? Riddle me that, Batman. Your 2 Recruiters. Yeah, I'm angry. One's rare and one's ultra. When it's sent to the graveyard, it's a Gravekeeper Sangan. So, pop it with Descendant, and you're getting everything in hand.
And he only plays 2 because it doesn't play a whole lot of the Gravekeeper essence.
Yeah, I fucking hate Gravekeepers. They're just here because it's funny with Necro Valley. 1 Guard, because it's a Compulse. I love Compulse. It's funny as shit.
It's his favorite card.
For your jars, you got a Morphing 1 and 3 number 2s. The number 2s are hilarious. It resets your opponent's strategy. It sets the games different. It's just retarded. And Morphing Jar number 1 is just to get some draw and pitch your opponent's stuff. Like, I tend to pitch people's Gores all the time. They get so upset. And then 3 Needleworm. I just play these to mill my opponent out more. It doesn't speed the deck up at all, really. It's just there to piss people off because it's like, oh, my BLS. No, it's milled. It can't be Monster Reborn. And most people don't play Warrior Turning Live just for BLS, so they're upset.
Very true.
Sangan searches everything except Commandant. It gets everything. So, it could not be better in this deck. For the spells, you got 3 Necro Valley. Keep your opponent's monsters. There are cards that they mill in to the grave. You keep them there. And boost your Gravekeepers. Makes them beastly.
Unless it's a Treeborn Frog.
Unless it's a Treeborn Frog.
Or fucking Dark Worlds.
Yeah, Dark Worlds are Gaylords. But fuck them. I play 1 Royal Tribute. I don't really like the card because I don't want the deck to be dependent on Necro Valley. But if I have Necro Valley and a Royal Tribute, it's really funny. Stell, because I don't play a ton of Gravekeepers, I only play 1 Stell. It gets me back the ones I need. And most of the time it's Commandant and Spy, blah blah. Everybody knows how Gravekeepers play. 3 Book of Eclipse, a Book of Moon, and a Book of Tayu. I don't like Tayu that much, but it's good for quick Spy plays, quick Morphing Jar plays if they have a ton of crap that you don't want on the field. Blah blah. The Eclipse are my traps of the deck, essentially. They keep my opponent from OTKing. They keep everything bad from happening, essentially, in the deck. And Book of Moon is just a Book of Moon. It's good in every deck, but even better in jars and everything with flip effects.
Jar decks are the reason it went to 1.
2 Dualities speed the deck up immensely. It'll like get your Commandant or Book of Tayu, Book of Eclipse, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's draw. This deck is great on draw. The only 3 staples I play, 1 Dark Hole and 2 MST. Don't play Reborn or Poa because of the lack of graveyard use. And I don't play heavy because I have a full back row all the time.
This is very true.
2 Bottomless. Stop big monsters. Should be warnings, but I don't like warning either. Bottomless, it's beautiful Ultra from the new set too, so that's one of the reasons it's in here still. 1 Road, stop them from blowing up everything because Necro Valley and this would be on the field at the same time, so stop from big plays. D Prison. It's very good in any deck, really, but this deck it's also crazy retarded in. And Mirror Force is a Mirror Force. I don't like Mirror Force, but it's still a Mirror Force. Stops big shit also.
It really does.
Extra deck. Play 2 Utopias, a Utopia Ray, staple 4-star. Every deck should play them. Shockmaster, Gravekeeper spam 4s a lot, and it's better than like stuff that negates spells or traps because people use effects all the damn time nowadays.
Especially that time you were playing Monster Mash and got Shockmaster.
Yeah. I was playing Monster Mash, my opponent was playing Gravekeepers. He Shockmastered, caught effects. I just pretty much scooped. Because what was I going to do? Lose? Yep, that's exactly what I was going to do. Your Book of Taiyu and your Book of Moon, he makes shit small. He has a big ass and no one can get around him. He's a super gotchi. I don't often go for rank 3, but when I do, Leviathan and Wind Up Zen mains. Obviously, they're the 2 best. I don't play Leviair because, well, I don't need it.
Unless, you know, bitches be like bottomless.
Bottomless in my Descendant, you bastards. But that's really the only thing that I can ever bottomless in the deck because I don't play Necro Valley before the Spies.
And there's no point in summoning a Commandant.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to punch things in the head.
Which sometimes has to happen, but yeah. So I don't play Leviair, which I could. I might just because I have extra space. But, and the last thing is 1 Stardust for the Starlight Road. I don't play Malefic, even though most people do, blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
I don't need it. I play Morphing Jars for that.
Morphing Jar makes a deck go around.
They make field control.
They really do. Like, it's so upsetting. I hate playing this deck.
But yeah, that's the deck.
Yep. This is Team Flawless, Tour Guide Hater, signing out. Bye.